Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salam and a very good afternoon. Yang berbahagia Tuan Muhammad Saad bin Abbas, Director Institute of Teacher Education Tuanku Bainu Campus, the Secretariat of Virtual IconFact 2020, ladies and gentlemen, the participant presenters and FB viewers of Virtual IconFact 2020. On behalf of the organizers, we would like to extend our warmest and hearty welcome to all of you to the closing ceremony of the International Conference on Future Education IconFact 2020. We have finally come to the end of the two-day conference, and we hope that it has been a great experience for each and every one of us as we are able to share and discover knowledge and information from various research done on future education. Interestingly, these are obtained virtually, as this is the only means that can be utilized in the current situation that we're facing right now. In other words, we can't proceed with face-to-face conference, but international conference IconFact 2020 is still possible virtually. Ladies and gentlemen, to cap off IconFact 2020, I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Tuan Muhammad Saad bin Abbas, Director Institute of Teacher Education Tuanku Bainu Campus, to deliver his closing address and further officiate the closing of IconFact 2020.
Thank you, Madam Daya Maharan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Distinguished guests, keynote speakers, featured speakers, presenters, participants, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning wherever you are. I have the honor today to close the conference on behalf of the Director of Institute of Teacher Education Malaysia, Dr. Rosmini Ahmad. And first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I want to express our deepest appreciation and thanks to several parties who have helped making IconFact 2020 possible and a success. The first one is Ministry of Education Malaysia, especially the Office of Deputy Director General of Education Malaysia, Dr. Ahmad Rafi Cik Kasim. Second, the Director of Institute of Teacher Education Malaysia, Dr. Rosmini Ahmad. And third, our 5 outstanding keynote speakers and 3 amazing featured speakers. And thank you to all of them for the enlightenment, your good words and wisdom. We are going to treat them very well. And also, I would like to thank our sponsors and working partners, and not forgetting to thank the Joint Committee, the Main Committee of IconFact 2020, and also the presenters, participants, and those who have followed us on FB Live. And with all humanity, we would like to thank God Almighty for His blessing and grace for this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, how I wish at this moment that we are merely in a deep slumber, having a very bad dream about the world being imbrued by COVID-19 pandemic. And then we're going to get up tomorrow morning and find out that all the 1 million plus people who have died are actually still alive, and all our brothers and sisters who have lost their jobs going to work as usual so that they can put food on the table. And I wish also that Penang is still a romantic city, okay? And also handshakes, hugs and kisses are no longer weapons of mass destruction. And children are going to school and enjoying the pedagogical antics of their teachers. So we hope that things are getting better soon. And by the way, let us not forget that all of us academicians and academic leaders, we have to strike a balance between the demand and the resources that we have around us. because if you notice that all we have right now is that in terms of our teaching and learning, we are only going to have our teaching and learning via online learning only. So that is the only way now. So as the statistics show, that not every students all over the world, they are having the luxury of internet access and all that. So that is why when we demand something from people, make sure that we are providing the resources. Otherwise, it's just like asking the homeless to go home. Where to go to? Because there's no home to go back to. So loosely translated, demand is what we want people to do to us, what we want people to do for us, and resources are what people have at their disposal to fulfill the demands. So it is very, very important for all of us to find a balance so that we can really address the issue of demands and resources nicely so that we can balance everything out. So ladies and gentlemen, it seems that the two-day EcoFed 2020 has reached its crescendo right now. And let me tell you, 165 presenters, hundreds of participants from 36 countries are joining us for these 2 days. And to me, that is quite an achievement. So I'd like to congratulate the Joint Committee and also the main committee of EcoFed 2020. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we can say that the organizing committee will now feel so relieved that it is over, a job well done to all of them. And we tick another box for achieving our KPIs, key performance indication. And also, our floor manager, Dr. Zabeda, our floor manager, our crew members, our technical teams, our technicians, our graphic designers, our photographers, they can start to pack their things now, ready to go home. Okay? And also, to all of you presenters and participants, you will fill the feedback form shortly, and then after that you'll get your visual certs, and it will be another achievement for you, and it's going to look very good on your CV. And I'm saying this is that there's nothing wrong with that. We are human, and we should feel that. But what we want at the end of this EcoFed 2020 is this. There are two things that I want you to consider very carefully. And I believe that as a professional, you're going to do just that. Number one, please, to all of us to really unpack the conference. EcoFed 2020, to really unpack the conference. I mean, look at every nook and cranny of this conference. And it is a question of where do we take the conference after this? Because I've glanced through all these abstracts, all the papers that you have sent to us, all your videos, and I've seen so many genres and aspects of education being elaborated and being discussed. It's just priceless. So I've seen you commented, elaborated on language development, you commented on written on skills, competencies, attitudes, environments, and innovations. So I want us to go very micro and at a subatomic level so that every nook and crannies will not be left behind. And take your time to read them. Take your time to read and share, to read them, to learn from them, because they're just pure knowledge. As I said just now, it is priceless. So this is the first one I want you to do. The second one is that I want you to take the conference to the next level, meaning the practical level. Please share all the knowledge, the findings, and the wisdom with your students, with your institution, with your community, and with your countries. all 36 countries. So maybe you can find, maybe you can develop and expand the knowledge that we have here during ICONFED 2020, and it can be a catalyst for your future studies or research that you want to do. So whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen, we must be able to put the knowledge into practice, because there's a saying which says, you are considered dead the moment you stop being useful to human beings, even though you're still breathing. So don't just let the knowledge of ICONFED 2020 and the knowledge that conferences that we attended before, that we will attend next time, whether it is face-to-face or virtual, make sure that all the knowledge we put it into good practice, and also make sure that all the knowledge will embolden us to contribute to academia and also the body of knowledge. So, ladies and gentlemen, please accept our humble apologies for any shortcomings, line interruptions, since we are doing this virtually, online, and also other obvious weaknesses on our part. And I want you to remember this conference, not on how we close it, but I want you to remember this conference because of the plethora of genres and the knowledge sharing that we have these 2 days. So, thank you so much. We see you again in ICONFED 2022. Before we pan off, ladies and gentlemen, lastly, I want to introduce to you to all, I want to introduce to you to the real backbones of ICONFED 2020. Okay, so that is Puan Dayang, our moderator, okay, and that is Dr. Fadil, Deputy Director of IPG Tengku Bainun, Mr. Eng, another moderator, amazing moderators, we have 3 of them, okay. That is our technician, okay, Mr. Sharil, our officer, Chief Officer from the office, Dr. Kwa, Dr. Dennis Kwa, okay. Puan Suzihana is also here, and Haja Zuleti, okay, so from the department, Miss Yohi, okay, the strong person behind, okay, and all those are our main committee members. Mr. Johari is back there, Mr. Zaini is there. Secretariat is all the secretariat. Mr. Barat is there. Hi, Mr. Barat. Mr. Besho. Okay. We have there Madam June. Okay, Dr. Corinne is there. Dr. Normiza. Puan Hendra. Mr. Zaid, our graphic designer. Dr. Linda. Dr. Siti Rohani, in charge of our proceedings. Puan Hayun, Mrs. Hayun, Secretariat, Ustaz Rahim, Mr. Rahim, Secretariat, Miss Sin, okay, Secretariat, Mr. Khalil, from the graphic designer committee, Mr. Mat Chat, okay, Puan Surati, she's going to retire in a few months, but still very active. Dr. Farida, okay, thank you so much. Siti, okay, so technician, graphic. Ustaz Basil, Ustaz Basil, Dr. Sohaila, the strong technician. Okay, so there is Mr. Mio there, and that one is Mizul is there. Dr. Sajak, the chief technician, the backbones of technical team of ICONFED 2020. That is Ms. Azhar. Okay, Ms. Azhar. Haji Nazri, Mr. Nazri. Okay. Who else we have here? Okay, so Mr. Manjusri, okay, our cameraman, and last but not least, this is our floor manager, Dr. Zabeda. So, ladies and gentlemen, my friends from the joint committee and also from the main committee of the Gopher Territory, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it, but you guys have been wonderful. You guys have been superb. So let's hope that we can meet again in 2022 in AgroFest, next AgroFest. Maybe visual, maybe face to face. We don't know yet. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, and all of you around the world, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with us. And I would like to say goodbye now, and then please keep in touch. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you very much, Yang Berbahagia Tuan Muhammad Saad bin Abbas, for that meaningful and insightful closing address and for officiating the closing of IconFact 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, we have actually, with that address, we have finally come to the end of our ceremony. Thank you for making this event a huge success. Million thanks for the hard work, perseverance, presence, and participation, without which the success of organizing this conference will not become a reality. We will see everyone again in the coming conference. We have actually invited everyone already in 2022, inshallah. And with that note, have a nice day ahead, everyone, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Setiap saat, setiap waktu, keringat basah itu